You're about to lose me. Just like that, just like that. Just like that, just like that. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. Let me get a few things on this screen. So tonight we're going to be doing a power boost tea party. All of the expedites that are available, it's to help you, okay? Help you boost your personal power during this period. There's a lot of stuff. Again, there's things that I wish I could, talk more publicly about on live streams, just really openly. I have no problem with sharing this information, but unfortunately, I'm not allowed to. So instead, I'm going to do expedites to help you with it. There's always a way around things, you guys. If I can't talk about it, I'm just going to help you with it. That's that. So if you would like to purchase an expedited request, you simply go to, the comment is pinned on each of the platforms I'm on right now, but I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen as well. You go to emmyevolving.com/shop/power boost, and you'll be able to see all the different things that I have available for tonight. Okay. Let's start with number wars. Let me just go ahead and pick a number. Okay. I'm not sure what I just deleted. I hope it wasn't important. All right, I have a number. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that I see that matches a number that I wrote, you will win something from me. All right, I see Paula and Jamie are already putting in their guesses. All right. Hi, Sheldon. Here goes, guys. You guys can do it. You guys can do it. We're almost there. And sorry, guys, my comments are super slow. Miss Opulent 333, you won at 83. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull some cards for you. All righty. Okay, here goes. Here goes. Oh, where'd the comment go? Uh-oh. It disappeared. Here. There we go. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Here goes. Okay. So there's some upside down cycles that are happening for you during this period. And these cycles really have a way of causing you to feel like you're not going to be able to make things happen, right? It's creating a lot of self doubt within you. And one way that you're going to overcome this self doubt is by allowing your focus to be redirected, allowing that focus to be directed to where it needs to go, not where you think it needs to be, but where it actually needs to go. And I think your higher self will guide you to this. One of the ways where it's going to really detract from you even more is if you don't allow yourself to focus, because the focus is in reverse, right? So we're needing to make sure that we are calibrating our attention towards the things that we need to pay attention to. We need to make sure that we are allowing ourselves to be very aware of where our thoughts and our emotions, maybe even some disappointment, where that's making us go within ourselves. I feel like this is something that you definitely can and will overcome, but the gravity of struggle that you're going to have, it's really contingent on your ability to focus on the things that you need to focus on. I think you're going to get a lot of distractions. I think that there will be people who will be used to really, really intensely distract you from what it is you're trying to do. Don't let them. Definitely don't let them. Make sure that whatever it is you're working on, that you really, you own where your thoughts are, that you're the one that decides where it goes. Okay. All right, guys, one more. Let's go ahead and do one more number wars. Thank you, Miss Opulent. Let me just delete that and put up a different number. All right. I have a number. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that I see that matches the number that I wrote, you'll win something. I don't know what, but something. Mhm. 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 Someone said I'm singing like an old lady. And so what if I am? My eye is irritated on this side. All right. You guys can do it. Do it, do it, do it. You guys are getting very close to it. Wait, let me make sure I'm looking for the right number. Yes. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Do, 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 do. Whoo, you guys get so close. You guys are so close. So close. I've waited 100 years. See Ocean Soul! Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. Alrighty. Let's pull some cards. Oh, you know what? I want to use this deck for you. But it's kind of hard to shuffle. Ooh, the Emperor popped up. Okay, let's set that card aside. That has something to do with you. Ooh, this card jumped out. The Lover's card. Ooh, being tested. There's some testing going on. So I see like a pulling of the sword. How's everything going so far? Or you know what? That's private. That's private. You don't have to talk about that in a live stream. But it's this sense of like, there's a test that's occurring. Okay. Let me find a little booklet. All right. So I pulled out 4 cards for some reason. So let's see. The Emperor card. All right. So the Emperor, stability, leadership, bravery, bold action, structure. What I'm seeing here, it's an older gentleman. I don't know that he's gentle. And it's almost this sense of being focused on deciding whether or not there's anything to fight about. Things have calmed down, but that's because I'm taking a step back, just being quiet to get my strength. Yes, that's a very good plan. Okay. A very good plan, because it's this thing of like, I think this represents a patriarch in your life. Okay. A patriarchal figure in your life. And it's almost like this hand is considering pulling the sword out to fight, but this hand is kind of like hesitating and pushing the sword back down. It's this sense of whoever this person is. Yes, I think that's who it is. Whoever this person is, they have a lot of regrets in regards to the way everything happened. And those regrets, they're very full of pride. And so those regrets are, they're worried that other people will know about those regrets, like worried that if you say something. So if you discuss these regrets with the people in your environment, he is going to go bonkers on you. So definitely taking that step back and kind of just reassessing what it is you need from life right now, how to handle what you need, all of that. That's so important right now. And then the Lover's card, love, harmony, trust, a leap of faith, a choice. So that's you taming your father. I think what you're going to see as time goes on and you continue to kind of just deal with what you have to deal with rather than get involved in any of the other stuff, because there's going to be other stuff. the beast in him is going to begin to see you as um, kind of like an earth angel, right? He's going to become almost like putty in your hands. He's going to understand that you only wanted what was best. You weren't trying to dictate and control and all the other things that, the other ones had said. There was a lot in his ear. He didn't know what to do. And he's still responsible for his actions, but um, he's starting to see that um, maybe you aren't what you were portrayed to be by so many others, right? Let's see. Knight of Swords, intellect, bravery, confidence, being action oriented. This is you as well. This is absolutely you as well. You need to make sure that you are brave and have confidence in what you're choosing to do. But you also need to make sure that you're not foolhardy. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, your sister's hogging his time, but he doesn't want anything to do with her right now, to be honest. That's the feel. It's almost like just pitying her because it's like he's trying to have some pity for her. But really it feels more like this is going to be a situation where she's going to push too hard. He's going to see that it's manipulation, because I feel like it is. She's trying to manipulate him, and I hope that doesn't offend you, me saying that. Um, but you got to just be very careful in the way you approach things. You know, maybe maybe when you feel called to, you can send out a text message and just a quick, like, I just want to check and make sure you're okay. I don't want to fight. I just want to make sure you're okay. And if you don't respond, that's okay too. But I just want you to know that you're in my thoughts and that I'm hoping you're okay. I think that might, when you feel like it's appropriate, that might be a good thing to do. And then we have the Nine of Coins in reverse. Yeah. Scams, superficiality, over investment, work obsessed, and ungrateful. Um, this, I think he's going to see. He's going to have this moment of clarity. And I think your mom has a lot to do with it. I think he's going to have some type of communication from her directly. And it's going to cause him to see your siblings in a different light. Not because you're telling him to see them in a different light, but he's going to come to that conclusion on his own. He's going to see them differently, and yeah, that's a sense that I get, that you'll be able to, my hair is just, oh my God. You'll be able to have a little bit more peace. This is, you have to make sure that you're always reminding yourself this is not about um trying to win your father's favor. And I don't think you're trying to. I think you're genuine, and this desire to kind of just have some peace. And I think that it's going to be something that is going to turn out beautifully, but it's probably not going to be in the way you expect at first, you know? So if it starts to be drama, if it starts to be arguing and, whatever the usual cycles, you're probably just going to have to leave, because, and just be like, you know what, that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for. This could be a very powerful opportunity for you and your father to heal. Um, but it's probably your siblings are not going to like that. They're not going to like that. They're going to want to keep him in their pocket. They have a lot to lose. In their eyes, they have a lot to lose. They're thinking in terms of like inheritance and whatnot. You're thinking in terms of family healing. They're not. And you know that. You already know that. I'm staying far away from drama and have set rules and boundaries. Yeah, just stick with it. I think all of this is just a confirmation of what you've already decided for yourself, the standards that you're choosing to live by, and how that is really creating an opportunity for the family to begin the healing process. Okay. Thank you, Ocean Soul. I hope everything is going much better. Um, it's a lot that you had to deal with, and I hope that things are getting a little bit more easier day by day. And it never will be fully easy, but I hope it gets easier. Let's see. All righty. So, just a quick reminder, you guys, I'm doing expedites. If you would like to get a personal reading from me tonight, if you would like me to do a bio scan, if you want me to do energy work to help you with your power, boosting your power over your own life, this is the link to go to meevolving.com/shop/power boost. Oh my gosh, I need to share this with you guys. Hold on. So, my team has made more samples. Let me call my husband. Hey, can you please grab me that white platter? Okay, bye. You guys, I have been totally binging today. I don't know if you could tell, I've been binging. It's worth it. It's worth it. I got to show this to you guys. So we turned our entire bread, all of the breads from SOULWORK Synergistics into complete vegan breads. Okay. So these are the personal size, but look, gluten free, grain free. Oh, y'all. Mm. This is the fairy berry bread. We ate all of the others. These are the only ones that are left. I'm not even going to lie. And then this is the apple bread. Oh my God. So good. Can you please not keep this here? Because I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it all. So they're grain free, gluten free, dairy free, vegan. I'm telling you, they're paleo friendly. Yummy, 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 yummy. You can find them on soulworksynergistics.com. You can find them there. Okay. Would you believe in Yaya that everything tastes even better with a new recipe? We took out all the animal byproducts and they're so delicious. It's ridiculous. Like I feel so bloated because I ate so much. I ate half a loaf right before I came on. That's why I was late. I ain't even gonna lie. I was eating bread. That's why I was late. Oh my goodness. So, if you are okay with the ingredient list, we basically took out all the animal products. You can find that at soulworksynergistics.com. And all the purchases of the breads, they go towards supporting my nonprofit ministry. I am the head of a church, Soulwork Synergistics Church, and those funds are used to support our programs and all of that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, girl, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I need to figure out a time where I can trek on over and you know, the trek. Okay, so let's get started with the expedites. Gaze, are you here? Gaze. Oh my gosh, I don't have my earbuds here. I was supposed to take a nap earlier. Rather than taking a nap, I went and ate bread. I've just been eating it nonstop. Let me ask my husband to get my Gaze. Are you here? River's Soul, the fairy berry bread is even more like, who am I calling? Oh. Ah, hold on. Let me call one of my other kids. There's how many of us? One of them is bound to answer. Oh my goodness. Okay. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put the mic on mute and I'm going to go ahead and use a bio intercom. I'm going to yell. Give me 1 sec. All right. Can you hear me okay? Hi, guys. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me because if you cannot, uh, yes, Miss Opulent. There you go. Okay, so we're going to come back for Gaze. She might be asleep. Divine Blue. Oh, if you guys don't know, I made available Crystal Code. That expedite option allows me to program one of your crystals. It could be something that you wear. You wear earrings, if you wear a ring, if you wear even watches, if your watch has piezoelectric quartz in it, I can program that. And there's different options as to what I can program it to do. And that's one of the expedites that are available tonight. All right. Hi, Divine Blue. Let me get a song. Okay. Breathe deep and slow. Do you have your item? So take your crystal or whatever it is you want programmed and hold it between your hands. Okay. You might feel it pulsating. How do you feel? It's a lot of high frequency. How does your item feel? Okay. Are you starting to feel comfortable again? Like back in the body? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Come over here. Wondering now. Okay, good. All right, Divine Blue, kind of just keep holding your item. Allow it to bond with you even further. Um, you got to make sure no one else touches your item, okay? It's programmed specifically for you, but just make sure no one tampers with it. Hi, Scott. All right. So, for those who are just tuning in, I'm doing expedites. Wondering here. All right. Gaze, are you here? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and timestamp gaze. All right. So, let's see. You're welcome. So, let me just change the song. I don't have to know. Hi, gaze. I want you to breathe very deep and very slow. Let's see. Okay. Gaze, breathe deep and slow, okay? Gaze, you're good. Breathe deep and slow. K33CP. There's a need for you to supercharge. For people who don't know, I'm the head of an academy. I teach how to work energy. I've taught many defensive capabilities that are extremely efficient. K33CP. Initiate your cubes. They want some heat. I'm going to accord into all of my students right now. I think it's time for dark things to understand the true definition of how we can burn. It's going to be fine. I'm activating all your halo tech. If they want war, we're more than ready. All certified cycles, I'm activating all your halo techs. Breathe deep and slow. My energy is going to pump through your field. It's going to go ahead and expand your halo. So the live stream is going to continue. For those who are trying to be malignant, you have no idea how many students I have. And when I teach my students, level 1 means nothing. Before they're even halfway done with level 1, they're more powerful than any master of anything. It would be best if you exit. It's my energy running through their field right now. If you try and access any of my students, now or ever, that's going to be a difficult lesson for you to learn, because there will be no mercy. Laws of engagement, laws of sovereignty. You infringe on my students' field. I've taught them well. And unless you know what I've taught them, I wouldn't test it. I don't care if you're not accessing me. Anyone who's learned from me is the same as trying to access me. I won't tolerate it. So let's go ahead and move forward. Excuse me. River Soul, are you here? People are just funny. I'm sure it's someone who's tried to access my energy before and has failed miserably. And you think because you know some of the students, you have no idea of their capabilities, okay? I wouldn't test it. My students are extremely humble people. Very, very humble. Hi, River Soul. Let's go ahead and pull some cards for you. Ooh, these cards fell out. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Seven of Swords, new plans, wishes, fortitude, perseverance, hope, confidence, fantasy, and partial success. So there are new plans that are going to be put into play. Whatever those new plans are, they're actually for the greater good. I think it has to do with timelines and timeframes and all of that. Okay. Make sure you listen closely as to what your soul is communicating to you. Page of Coins, deep concentration, application, scholarship, reflection, desire for new ideas, a do-gooder, bearer of news. So it's this thing of, it's like maybe you're in an environment, whether it's internal or external, it doesn't matter, but it's an environment where there's conflict, bickering, back and forth. And I think this is what your goal is, to kind of enter into a space of tranquility. You're not afraid to do this on your own, in your own time, based on your own decisions. So that's a good thing, but you do still have to make sure that you don't rush your process. You don't push yourself forward through certain aspects of your process. What's with 3 months? I get this message from soul, your soul, something about pause for 3 months. What does that mean? Do you know? That it must pause for 3 months. Something you're planning? Let's see. That it has to be reassessed. Well, what I'm seeing, I'll tell you exactly what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a pause button on like an old school DVD player, or like old school something. I don't know. VCR player. That's what I'm trying to find the word. VCR player or DVD player. It's the pause button. And then I see like 3 pages of calendars. So 3 months. Each page is a month, right? For a calendar. It's like it turns and it turns, and the schedule is cleared for 3 months. So I'm unsure if it's kind of just like this is a time you need to kind of get quiet within yourself, and kind of just give yourself the time to process, to digest the events of life, and allow yourself to just sit quietly, right? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. might be something like that, where no external movements, all internal shifting. And then you also have Queen of Cups, a warm-hearted and fair person, beloved and adored, good friend and mother, devoted wife, practical, honest, loving, and intelligent, gift of vision. Um, this looks like summertime. Um, is there something that I need to help you with? Is there something like I don't dress like that. I don't know. It's just um a warm-hearted and fair person, beloved and adored, good friend and mother, devoted wife, practical, honest, loving, intelligent, gift of vision. Um it's the weirdest sense. Your higher self like points to me. I mean, I'd help you in whatever way I can. Um I don't know what that means. I'm looking at it to see if there's so there's 4 cranes, and then she has her headpiece on. Um, and I'm kind of showing you because maybe a detail will stick out to you. I'm not sure what that means. Let me pull another card. Gaia. Okay. So we'll ignore the Queen of Cups because we don't know. I don't know what that means. Your higher self just points to me and I'm like, what do you need me to do? Um, and of course, if there's something that you need me to do, let me know. But I don't know what it means. So Confucius in reverse, disappointment, failure to face facts, indecision, divorce, procrastination, theft, alienation of affections. Um, it's almost a sense of this is what is going on around you. Like this is not your stuff. Okay. So there's this polarity that's occurring, right? Where there's this warmth, there's this just, patience, kindness, and then there's a very stark difference between the two. And I think it's this thing of maybe this is you, maybe you and I are reflections of each other, maybe it's you and this is what's happening around you. Like all sorts of craziness is going on with other people. And it's almost like you're getting to a point where, you're really just needing to not allow yourself to be affected by those things. I don't know, but if it's relatives going through major life changes and stuff, that's kind of hard. That's kind of hard um to not, at least feel some twinge or twang of something for them on their behalf. I guess just be mindful that you don't get sucked into things um that you don't need to be sucked into. Be mindful of that. Um and maybe, you know, so 3 months, February, March, April. So that's 3 months. No, everything is kind of paused. You said something about more summertime. That resonates too. The like more of a summertime. Maybe you're going to go on a trip. Um but until This is like a I don't know, I wanna say like a trial period? I don't know even know what that means. This is like a trial period where you're trying out all of the different, things that you've learned about how to navigate your life, how to navigate around other people's situations, and really just, finding that way through it. Um I think maybe there's a lot of indecision right now, and that indecision makes it a little bit more, like the feels that I get are a little more uncertain. I do feel very undecided about things right now? Because it might be that. Because I don't usually feel this level of I don't know. I don't even know what to feel. It's not a bad feeling, it's not a good feeling, but it's not a bad feeling. It's kind of just like everything's up in the air, right? So I think you're getting an idea of what your higher self is communicating, even if I am not knowing. I'm sure you're getting the message of whatever timelines you're working with. Um, you said there's an April? Yeah. It feels like things are not solidified, but it doesn't feel like it's a bad thing, right? It feels like things are just kind of up in the air for now. Probably because there's still other factors that are playing out. So there's a family gathering in April. So my immediate thing is like, no, but but why not? That's what I'm asking, but why not? And I can't see potentialities that would explain why it's a no. You have plenty of time between now and April to kind of get a better feel of whether it's time or not to go to a family gathering, you know? Play it by ear. Play it by ear. I don't want you to miss out, just to miss out, right? Play it by ear and you'll definitely you'll recognize when it's time, you'll recognize that. Uh it feels like a way is being made for me to move forward and waiting until then. Oh, you're not going. Well, I'm kind of like, "Well, why not?" But the immediate feels like, "No, mm-mm." Oh, because you already decided no. Alright. So, I hope that I don't feel like I gave you any clarity. I hope that it gave you clarity in some way. I hope. Sorry, River Soul. I think maybe I ate too much bread, who knows? Kevin Jr. Oh, awesome. Hi, Kevin. Okay. Breathe deep and slow. I'm going to assess your field. Okay. How's your belly been feeling? About 3 to 4 inches beneath your right ribs, around your liver area. You have a puncture wound. When did that start? I didn't feel anything on you yesterday. Um, hey, you got a beanie? Can you see if my head cover's in there? Hold on. Thanks. So, um, start scanning yourself. I'm going to start working on your field, okay? I want you to track everywhere my energy goes. This is what you're going to repeat for yourself, okay? Armor up. That code I told you about. Turn it on. Something's approaching from the back. Let it make contact with the armor. Your Halo Tech is active. You can take this by yourself. There's 7 more approaching. I won't let them get near you. Good. Ready? I'm going to put the shields down. There's 7 surrounding you. They're weakened. Take them all on so they learn to never approach you again. In 3, I'm going to put the shields down. Be ready. 3, 2, 1. Get angry, Kevin. How do you feel? You're an ass kicker. You know what you just took on by yourself? I'm telling you guys, my students are badass as fuck. Mhm. Yep. All my students. All of them. Exactly. So, you just defended your space solo from 8 who are named in the Lesser Keys of Solomon. Badass. Ah. Principalities, Kevin. Principalities. Solo. They tried to puncture your liver in order to drain your fuel. Not going to work. Not going to work. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Good job. Did it like it was a simulation. If that's not badass, I'm saying, if that is not badass, I don't know what the hell badass means then. Straight up handled it like it was a simulation. Excuse me. That was amazing. That was amazing. Mm. I just got to breathe that one out for a moment. I got to breathe that out for a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. Oof. All right. That was good. I'm so freaking proud of every single one of my students. I wanted to call them my kids. My school kids. All right. So, Ocean Soul. Very good job, Kevin. Very good job. Hopefully they learn. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they regret trying. I sealed up the puncture wound. You're good to go. Sea Ocean Soul, are you here?
Sure.
Okay. Let me see. So you wanted a general scan, right? Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. You're welcome. Okay. Breathe deep and slow. Have you not been able to eat for a while? And I mean, considering the circumstance, I wouldn't, you know, I would probably wouldn't be able to eat as well. So work, 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 work. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. So, I'm not sure if you've been having any symptoms of your health conditions. I don't detect any of your health conditions. like at all. It's almost like your entire body went through a full on cleanse. There is no systemic inflammation, there is no distortions, nothing. It's like clarity, purity. That's all I'm detecting through your entire auric field. How have you been feeling? Oh, I think Blue Angel is asking about the workshops. Yeah, we already started the most recent cycle of the certification program. Oh, good. Whatever energy work you've been doing on yourself, Sea Ocean Soul, you've been doing phenomenal. It's almost like you've completely healed all of those chronic situations. Um, I could not find anything, no elevations in cortisol, no nothing. Like nothing. Your adrenals look good, your thyroid looks good. Um, so I'm going to share this with you. When one of my kids was like really sick, right? I took him to a naturopath. This was the very first time I'd taken him to a naturopath, and he was so sick. And I shared with his naturopath that it's weird because when he catches a cold, which is very rare since he's exclusively breastfed, he's still a baby at that time. His skin would clear up. Outside of having a cold, um, his skin would be such bad weeping eczema from head to toe that he looked like a burn victim, right? It was so bad. But whenever he would, the rare instances where he would catch a cold, his skin would become so clear. And, yeah, he had sniffles, but everything else seemed to kind of be suspended. All the other conditions were suspended. And what she shared with me was that it's kind of like for like, um, where sometimes in the realm of homeopathic medicines, naturopathic medicine, when you introduce the same toxin that would produce that result, um, sometimes it will cause like a reset in the immune system. And sometimes that reset will carry on long term, or it will become something where it's like short term, the person will be experiencing an alleviation of the chronic condition. So it's like the internal toxicity that created the opportunity for those types of conditions to exist, that was created, and you introduce the same type of thing, so it's like for like, and it created like a flat line, a flattening out of the physiological conditions that you've been dealing with. And so it's like they don't exist. Your energy, and it's up to you if you want to say your age, your energy right now is reading like you are in your early 20s, 20, 21, 22, no more than 22 years old. That's how your energy is reading to me right now. And not just a 22-year-old, but a very fit, very healthy 22-year-old. Girl, I'm saying. Did you like start new supplements? Is it just K33? Have you just been doing the techniques on yours? I mean, girl, can you work on me too? Please. Please. Can I book a session with you, please? Rejuvenate me, girl. I'm saying this is impressive. I'm telling you guys, I am so ridiculously proud of my students. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Let me not start crying. I'm just Mm. Oh my god, you completely turned your health around during a time where, it's like it should be degrading more because of everything you're going through. But instead, like, yeah, to say you're doing a good job is an understatement. You're completely changing your life, and I cannot wait to see what you do for your clients. You could do this for yourself during such a very hard period of your life. Mm. I cannot wait to see the way you change other people's lives. I can't wait. I genuinely cannot wait to see that. I know. Um, my academy is like, it's literally like a family for my students. It's amazing. If you guys think that um our community here on Facebook is supportive of each other, I mean, yeah. Like, you can't mess with the siblings. They're like siblings. You mess with one, that's not going to end good for you. Because they all going to stick up for each other. They're going to help each other. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Zero competition, zero comparison, pure support, genuine support of each other. Like, I don't know that I don't know that I could be an instructor of any other type of environment. Yeah. I don't know that I can. It's it's an amazing thing. Oh my gosh. You look good. You look very, very good. Um, Zero evidence of attempts to attack you. None at all. I'm kind of like, I could have sworn she said she was being attacked. Was that someone else? Because everything looks so squeaky clean, so beautifully maintained. It's like there's nothing to even critique, right? It's amazing. You're doing amazing. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, Billy. Let's see. And all of my students are so ridiculously gifted. So ridiculously gifted. Billy? Oh, there, Billy commented. Okay. Hi, Billy. Let's see. Okay. Breathe deep and slow. Let me just get a song. Okay. How do you feel? Your energy is amazing tonight, Billy. Any dizziness? Stop. He's making faces at me. I'm Americano Colombiano. Do, 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 do. Okay, good. Jamie P, are you here? Maranea, Maranea. Hi, Jamie. So, do you want a scan or do you want a reading? Woo, Billy. Love that. Reading? Okay. Give it to them subtle like a haiku. Like you. Just hype. Ooh, okay. All right. So 6 of Swords in reverse. Stalemate, unwanted proposal, confession, and declaration. So it's almost like your life is waiting for you to declare exactly what it is you want. But I don't know that you know what you want yet. So then that presents an issue of not being able to manifest because there's nothing being loaded into the manifestation template. I don't know that it's necessarily an issue either, to be honest. So Queen of Coins in reverse. False prop. I'm sorry. He said he kombucha drinking, Kama Sutra reading. I'm sorry. The song is too much. So Queen of Coins, false prosperity, suspense, suspicion. Responsibilities neglected, vicious person, distrustful person, and fear of failure. I think you're getting too much in your head about what the perfect path is. So, Jamie, you're still very young. Okay. Yes, you're an adult, you're full grown, but you are still very young. And with that, you can't rush through a process. Your life is still in the process of unfolding so that you can see who you are becoming. Okay. The process of becoming is going to take a long time, years upon years upon years. And there is nothing in creation that is forcing you to be anywhere right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's this emperor energy, a very dominant, probably male energy in your life, maybe your parent, who is like, Jamie, you need direction. You need to decide what to do with your life. You need to go to school. You need to live here. You need to this. You need to that. You need to, you know, blah 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 blah. And those things come from a good place, a place of love, but let's face it, as a parent myself, I don't know what my children are going through with the generation they are growing up in. I'm basing my perception on the generation I grew up in, and that's a whole different time. The world was different then. Um, Pay, the cost of living, all of that is so different than my husband and I, we were just talking earlier about these egg rolls in California. They started as like 25 cents and now they almost $2 each. Like, are you kidding me right now? That offended my heart. But that's the thing though. Your parents and everyone else can only guide you so far, and they can have these expectations that are very unrealistic, that are not in alignment with what you are supposed to do. You have to slow it down, and the most powerful thing you can do is really sit in your sovereignty and begin giving yourself the time to get that feeling of what you should do next. Sometimes you need a few months, other times, you can figure it out right away. But I think what's happened is that, something shook you up. You had an experience that shook you up. You thought maybe that you were in a space of being grown. Um, and then you realize, you know what? I'm not really ready for this because you got shook up by that experience. And that's okay. We all go through that. All of us at some point, we all go through that. You can even look at it as though you are somewhat ahead of the game because you went through something much earlier than what other people would go through, right? So you're ahead of the game. It wasn't a mess up. I think your perception of yourself is really, it's getting the best of you. It's making you feel like you have, okay, let me rewind this a little bit. I'm detecting that you are a people pleaser. It's okay. I'm a people pleaser. It doesn't mean you're weak. But when you allow it to get out of control, where you're trying to appease people who don't understand what your true needs are, what your true purpose is, then you get yourself into some really delicate situations that end up hurting your feelings more than it hurts everyone else's. Okay. So I'm saying this is someone who's just like you. Um, if you're going to try and make life decisions so that people outside of you will see your value, that would basically require you to play a role, be a character. And if you do that, you're probably going to disappoint yourself in the long run. And that's going to create much more havoc for you. And it's going to delay your process. And you're going to feel so much worse for yourself. Um, do you have a boyfriend right now? Or is there someone that's trying to get your attention? You do. Have you been together a while? 3 years? Does he make you feel bad about yourself? There is an energy that's swirling around you. I don't know who it is. It's a masculine energy. It's male, and it's very detrimental to your sense of self. I don't want to accuse your boyfriend of that. I don't want to accuse your father of that. Not sure who it is. Or maybe if it's something that's disembodied. It creates a lot of distorted perceptions of self, and it amplifies this unrealistic, unfair expectation you have. Hmm. And you'll get through whatever you're going through. Okay. Yeah, it's important for you to hold on to who you are, though. It's very important for you to hold on to who you are. And only when you argue. I can't discern who it is. Um, I can't discern who it is, but hold on to who you are. Don't let anyone convince you that you're less than what you actually are, okay? Hold on to that always. You know how much you're worth. Um, I think the answers will be coming to you very soon. And I don't think it's going to be a direction that you expected. Oh, it's not, I'm not talking about OnlyFans or, working in a club or anything like that. Um, I mean, if you choose to and you don't have any problems with how you see yourself after, then that shouldn't be an issue. But I am not talking about that. I just want to clarify. I think it's a direction that takes you away from a situation, an environment. Um, it's almost like you leave everything behind. But I don't know what you do. I don't think it's been solidified yet. Um, I think it's something that your higher self is working on where that pathway is taking you. So be patient. You have to be very, very patient with your process. I don't know that your boyfriend is a bad person. I don't. It's an energy. It's almost like something that follows you. Because typically, usually, um, I can see their face if it's a human being. I'm able to see their face. I'm able to simply request that their face be shown, and then I'll see it. But I don't see a face, so I don't know that it's human. I don't know that it's human, and I almost want to say I get the sense that it hides its true form. Hmm. Makes me wonder a lot of things. I should just keep my mouth shut. I think you're gonna be fine, Jamie. Um. Okay. Deb Lashbrook. Thank you, Jamie. Hang in there and be patient with yourself, okay? All right, Deb. You're welcome. I waited 100 years. I'll wait A million more for you. Nothing prepared me for. Let me shuffle it again. What the privilege of being yours would do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, Deb. Okay. 10 of staves in reverse. Difficulties, intrigues, a traitor, deceiver, some losses will occur. Ooh. I get the sense that something is about to start, Deb. Some type of like drama. Let's see. I don't know that it's your drama either. So we have Queen of Swords in reverse, narrow-mindedness, maliciousness, deceitfulness, vengefulness, a treacherous enemy, an ill-tempered person. So, I mean, these two together, I mean, that's a very negative thing. Then you have the Magician, originality, imagination, self-reliance, self-confidence. Like you can, I know, I know, I know you've had enough of that. It says self-reliance and self-confidence. This is about you knowing that you can handle it. Okay. And I know it's kind of like this thing of just because you can handle it doesn't mean you're willing to have any more of it. Right. Which I'm sure you're not really willing to have any more of it. But there's a deception that's going on. And so long as these back cards are allowed to have access to you, then it's going to be something that's going to occur, or has the potentiality to occur. Dang, that frequency be high AF. I'm trying to discern how this could potentially play out. It feels like it's going to be a family-based conflict because, I mean, really, who else are you going to have conflict like that with, right? It might be in your relationship. Like you feel this happening in your relationship or experience this happening in your relationship. Because that would be the easiest way to kind of, derail you. Hold on really quick. So, I'm gonna, can we be hermits together? If you're gonna be a hermit, I want to be a hermit too. Please. I don't take up that much space. Oh, who am I kidding? Yes, I do. I take up tons of space because I have all these crystals that I'm going to bring with me. You got this, Deb. You're going to get through this. You definitely got this. It's going to be something that you'll be able to work through. But I get it. You're tired of having to work through things. I get it. I totally get it. I'm going to go ahead and scan you, okay? So, Deb, quick question. When I come over for hermit time, should I bring all the crystals or just a couple? All of them are just a couple. Should I bring the swords too, or would you prefer I leave those at home? I'm just, real questions. They're real questions, Deb. I'm asking you real questions. I need to know. I should have you guys seen my swords? My selenite swords? I have a couple of them that I refuse to sell. So, anyways, let me scan you, Deb. All right. So I'm seeing depletion in your lower belly. Did you eat something you shouldn't? I'm seeing systemic inflammation. Um, and that, I mean, you already know that. I'm seeing codes that are getting stuck in your back, upper back, not lower, kind of like shoulder area. You can leave the door open. Shoulder area and ice cream. I mean, sometimes a girl just needs ice cream, yo. If ice cream is going to prevent the war, then you just need to have some ice cream. Ice cream it is. Frey said, "Ice cream it is." I do see codes getting stuck. You're accreting quite a bit of frequency. You finished a cycle of integration and you're starting another cycle of even deeper integration. These codes for the next cycle that's coming up are much more complex. So that's going to give you access to much more, I guess you could say, advanced abilities. There's definitely been plenty of attempts to try and attack you. They haven't been super successful. Your shields are still holding up. Armor looks good. It's a lot of the mental and emotional that's depleting your energy. So that definitely needs to be worked on. The mental and emotional, you can't allow your energy to be depleted to that degree because it's not going to be good, right? It's going to be something that will end up just being very detrimental for you. So, yeah. And that's all really. You have another pair of wings that sprouted in a weird location. You have a set of wings that sprouted above your ass crack. I don't know why. That's a really weird location to have wings, but it's right there in your sacrum. I'm sorry, Deb. I was looking at your butt. You have wings on your ass. What is that about? They're small. They're not huge. Ass wings. Deb, what are you turning into? She said, need more for the extra weight down there. Girl, you skinny AF. What are you talking about? Oh, girl. No, but seriously, I've never seen wings on your sacrum before. So I'm wondering if they're going to grow bigger. Have you been feeling weird energy there? Wing ass? Ass wings? Ass wings. That cracks me up. Love it. But have you been feeling weird energy all over? Because of all the integration that you're doing. These are like very, very advanced codes. Like very advanced. It's not stuff that you normally would see. So definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. interesado. Es muy interesado. Es muy interesado. Let me stop. Okay. I just want to check one more, please. New cording to your higher self is being rerouted. I think you're being prepared for, to negate um any potential like serious attempts to access your space. Be ready. I think they're going to use, whatever type of drama as a distraction to try and distract you. Okay? You got this, Deb. You're an ass kicker too. Deb's also an ass kicker. Okay, Diana Kowalik. Do. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. Deb, she didn't. She didn't hear for the first time. Deb, it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be all good. Hi, Diana. Let me get a song. Okay. Did you learn the lyrics yet for "Worship You" by Kane Brown?
Nope.
How are you gonna sing that to me?
I'm not gonna sing that song to you.
Why?
Because I'm not feeling that song.
But it's the lyrics are perfect.
No.
Don't you worship me?
You say what?
Don't you worship me?
Say that again.
Well, I ain't really had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though. Raindrops, drop tops, smoking on Cookie the Hot Box. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't listen to this song. This is a bad song. I mean, hold on. Let me- Okay, we going with Mob Deep. Sorry. He don't want to worship me. It's not okay. Okay, Diana, hold your item in your hands. Hold it in between your hands. Just charging up. How does that feel? I'm sorry I sang that song and yeah. Sorry. I will never again quote Migos on a live stream. Awesome. Can you feel the pulsating? Hmm? Okay. There's no discomfort, right? Can you hand me my phone charger on the floor, please? Okay, perfect. You okay?
No.
Sorry. So I'm going to snitch you out. This man tried to outlift me. He's made it a point to outlift me, which he did. He absolutely did. Leg day, I did like, I don't know, 64,000, 63,000 pounds, something like that. And he lifted 94,000 pounds. Not 9,400. I'm talking about 94,000 pounds, like almost 100,000. Yeah, that's how much he lifted. And so now he's sore AF. I'm cracking up. And I'm over here limber as a mofo. Such a get. No mercy, no mercy. Okay, guys, let me stop laughing at his expense. Are you taking the supplement? The little balls? You are?
Of course, the little balls.
Okay.
In my mouth.
Stop it. Passion Living LA, are you here? My poor husband. He's in so much pain. You want me to stretch you out later?
Yeah, it wasn't hurting as much yesterday.
Yeah, usually 24 to 48 hours you feel the full effect of the lactic acid buildup and micro tears.
Here.
All right, let's see what you. Hi. Okay. Do you want a scan or do you want a reading? For your higher self's message? I think she might have a lag.
I notice if you're on a laptop, it's really laggy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should all just take a group nap. Should we take a group nap together?
What's the reading?
A reading? Okay. Let us see. Okay. Are you having anxiety? I could feel anxiety building. All right. Okay. There's a lot going on here. So first you have the King of Staves in reverse, severity, austerity, somewhat excessive and exaggerated ideas, dogmatic and deliberate. So I feel like there's something or someone that's very much like very opinionated, very stuck in their ways, and it's having some type of effect on you. Like you're not able to be as you're not able to be as what is the word? As flexible as you once were. It's like all of these things that have been happening are causing you to become very protracted, really like withdrawn into yourself. And that's going to need to be shifted. So you also have the Devil card. Subordination, ravage, bondage, malevolence, subservience, downfall, weird experience, bad outside influence or advice, black magic, and unexpected failure. So it it kind of goes together. It's this sense of like there's something that's affecting you in your environment. I don't know if it's a person, I don't know if it's the environment. Maybe it's the things you've experienced over the last couple of years that have really begun to make you a little bit more hardened. You're not as flexible and flowy as you're needing to be to get out of the situation. Um, let's see. Confucius in reverse, disappointment, failure to face facts, indecision, divorce, procrastination, theft, alienation of affections. So, yikes. There are people in your life that are no longer aligned with what and who you are. Um, it started from, disappointment and even like a sense of failure, and then it's begun to spread through the entirety of your existence and their existence. I don't know if it's something that's still salvageable or if you have to just cut your losses. It's not clear. It's very much not clear, but it's definitely something that's affecting all aspects of your life. Let's see. Four of Cups in reverse. New possibilities, new relationships, new approaches to old problems, new knowledge. I'm not sure if it's a person or a business, but it's something that's close to you. Something that you participate in regularly. So, if it's like a business, maybe it's like a business partner. Like, how it is. If you own your own business, you have to be involved in pretty much every aspect of that small business in order for it to thrive, right? So it's something that you have to put so much effort, so much time, and all of that into. It's almost like a relationship. So it could be a business or it could be an actual relationship. I'm not sure. But it's something that's quickly approaching a space of non-viability. It's about to become non-viable. Like, you can't sustain it, you can't continue it. Um, and it's something that's like excessively draining you and your resources, whether it's a relationship and your resources to cope, um, or if it's a business and your financial resources. you know it's a huge drain on you, and it's something that, if you're not going to take a look at it, whatever it is, and really begin to address the issues, it's going to fail. It's just, there's no other option. It's going to fail. But if you do take a good and honest look at it and see, not just what's failing in that, but how that might be a reflection of something that you're not addressing within yourself, it might be something that you can still have the opportunity to turn it around and make it into something absolutely worth your while. Make it into something that will bring you happiness, will bring you a sense of accomplishment, and all of that. But it's going to take tremendous, tremendous effort, and it's going to need to be done ASAP. Anything beyond maybe, I don't even know if you have 2 months. It feels like by month 3, by 3 months from now, everything's gonna crumble if something's not done now. So, if you're not able to start turning things around within the next 2 months, or if you don't want to put the effort into that, you're definitely gonna have to look into different options of how to handle the situation that you're in. You're in a transitionary period, and if the person or the business is not willing or able to go move in the same direction you're moving, then that divergence is going to be very hard to bridge. That the gap is ever increasing day by day, and if you don't repair the gap soon, um, and if it's a relationship, even as a business, it doesn't all fall on your shoulders, but maybe you're the one that's being tasked to have a level of awareness, because you have a level of awareness that's much more developed than the other people involved. And that's why you're being presented with this information, possibly. Um, Sometimes when information like this presents itself, it's because your higher self is like, listen, this is the last chance to fix or to avoid what direction you're headed down, right? So it's not necessarily you're hearing this and it's like, oh, that's it, it's over. I mean, I think if it was over, I think your higher self would be like, it's over, let it go. I'm not getting that. I'm getting like, okay, this is where it's headed. So usually when the higher selves talk about where something is headed, it's to give you the opportunity to decide whether or not to fuel the rest of the journey towards that destination, or if you're going to redirect it, right? I think I think you are smart. I think you are strong. You're very innovative, and you can find a solution for whatever it is that you're dealing with right now. I think that as you begin looking for your solution, you'll begin to find aspects of yourself that will help you to um, better discern which options are the best options for you. I think for whatever has happened over the past couple years, like since the whole COVID thing, um, for whatever has happened, It's definitely been something where it's chipped away at your sense of who you are. Whether you are aware of it or not, it's definitely chipped away at that. And now it's time for you to pick up all those chips and either make cookies or put yourself back together, right? Making cookies with those chips is one last hurrah, one last sweet experience, and then that's it, right? I don't know if you're willing to just let those things go. And if you're not willing to let those things go, then now's your time to really place a lot of emphasis on what you're going to do to resolve it and have it keep going long term. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Passion Living LA. Michelle Peace, are you here? I've waited 100 years. Ooh. Excuse me. I'll wait a million more for you. Oh, you're scared to let it go. I know. I don't know that you have to let it go. You might be able to turn things around. I don't know if that's just me being Piscean, you know. Try. Try and see the different options that are presented to you. You never know. If something's not really meant for you, it's not going to be there for you. But if it is and you try, you'll see it blossom in a way you never thought it would, right? You got this, Passion Living LA. Hi, Michelle. Let me see really quick. Do you want a general scan? Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do.
Did you close the lid?
Yeah, I closed it a while ago.
Okay.
Okay, General. All right, let's go ahead and have some fantasy by Mariah Carey featuring Old Dirty Bastard. Let's do this. Keeping it real, son. Okay, let me take off my big ass socks. Okay. New York in the house. Is Brooklyn in the house? Uptown in the house. Boogie down in the house. Okay, I love this song. Here we go, Shell. Are you dehydrated? Your synovial fluid, it looks like you're very dehydrated. Um, it's affecting your spine. You having spinal compression? You have backaches? Okay. Have you ever injured your back? Like herniated a disc? Because if you've never, y- you should definitely drink more fluids. Um, you could get something with like, hold on. Um, uh, let me just. I'm gonna show you this. This right here. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get you this link. Oh shoot. You're about to There's quite a few discs that are preparing to herniate. The chronic dehydration, that's so bad for you. Um, and then something is going on with your right psoas compared to your left. It's causing some so your right psoas is looser than your left. Your left is tight, and it's causing your left piriformis to overcompensate. That could create sciatic type sensations, sciatica. And then your IT bands are tight. Your inner thighs, those muscles are atrophied. It's a pronation that's happening with your hips. It's rotating out. The alignment, your gait, it's off as well. So when the feet is off, it travels all the way up the body, all the way up the spine. You got to rehab your entire posterior chain. You have to, if you, at the very least, don't allow yourself to hydrate at this point, and I'm not a doctor, I'm looking strictly at the energy of things. If you're not taking some type of hydration multiplier, electrolytes, and I'm not talking about electrolytes for flavor, I'm talking about true salts. Um, you're reaching levels of chronic dehydration that are affecting your synovial fluid. That's a lubricant between your vertebrae. There's not enough cushion. There's not enough lubricant for the cushion. It's going to push it out, and you're going to herniate multiple discs. If you herniate these discs, it's going to be catastrophic for you. Michelle, these are years and years of chronic lack of self care. I know, because your energy looks literally just like mine did right before I wrecked my back. Like, this is bad. Um, are you experiencing like widespread pain all day, like just chronic discomfort? It's been that trauma has been trapped in your body this whole time. It hasn't been released. Poker face, poker face, poker face. So the hips are failing already. It's transferring to your spinal column. You also have a tilt in your upper shoulders. It's tilted. Your it's multiple regions that are being affected at this point. Whole body. Um, and then you have systemic inflammation. It's very pronounced in your belly. Um, yes, hydrate and rehab. You need, I would start with yoga, hatha. Hatha yoga is very gentle. Um, I wouldn't go for something more aggressive like Ashtanga, that you'll hurt yourself severely. Um, you need actual like nutrition. You need desiccated bovine organs. I don't know if you're vegan, but you need desiccated bovine organs. Your organs are very depleted of their chi. Your meridians are shriveled. This is, you gotta be healthy. I need you around for a while, homie. I need you around and feeling good for a while, not, not just around, but actually feeling good while you're around. Um, so almost a year ago, I converted all of my websites. I took them off their servers and transferred it to another server, um, another host. And so a lot of the listings, I thought I had lost them. And last night, for some reason, I was looking for something. I needed the description for a specific listing or whatever. I don't remember what I was actually looking for, but what I came across was my whole being wellness workshop. I had a workshop back in, what was it, 2018 that I said it was?
2019. Or what? Right, it might be 2018.
What?
It might be 2018.
I think it was 2018 is the date it was listed.
I think that's
And I was actually talking with my husband last night about, like, should I have a whole being wellness workshop? It's been a few years, quite a few years actually, where I spend several hours in a virtual workshop setting and just really explaining the intricacies of the relationship between the energy and the physicality of your human experience, and how to properly nurture and support um, your human body. You know, for many of us, we don't really know how to do that, how to go about doing that. We trap a lot of the traumas in our body. Your muscles, they respond to bioelectricity, and the energy, the memory. It's a flashline sequence, meaning it's energy. Your memories are energy, and they are stored in certain areas, whether it's in your brain or in your muscles, right? So sometimes when the memory is stored in the muscle and you're rejecting the processing of that memory, the muscle will begin to atrophy. You're storing something in your right psoas. It's a muscle that kind of serves as a bridge between your upper and your lower. And you could do a lot of research on the psoas, PSOAS. That muscle is known by many as the spiritual bridge. It connects you from your lower and your upper existences, not just well, physically, it connects your pelvic girdle, anchors it to your spine, which serves as the connection between your lower extremities and your upper. But spiritually, it's what connects you to your soul. There is tremendous amounts of fascia in that region, and the fascia is a connector between the chakras. It's a communicator. It connects between the chakras and the physical body. That's how your soul communicates to your body, and that's how your body communicates with your soul. That's how you transfer a lot of the information. Um, your physical body is in really bad condition. Um, if you don't do something now to begin, you're going to get seriously injured. Your back. I hope that you have people who can help you, because when they say you're going to be seriously injured for your back, I wouldn't be surprised if you wouldn't be able to walk for a week or two at least. You might even, you know, you might even need some physical therapy to regain your ability to sit up and walk. It might be a very long process. What I would personally do, and I can't tell you what to do, but what I would do is first begin with a hydration multiplier, an actual product that has the essential electrolytes, because it's going to affect your heart function. you're chronically dehydrated, your electrolytes are imbalanced. That's a very delicate balance that once it goes wonky, that affects your cardiac function. Okay, it's very serious. So I would get a hydration multiplier, start with that. I would also do desiccated bovine organs, and might be worth your while to start book a session with me so that we can really go over the specifics of what you need, because um, the brand that I love for desiccated bovine organ therapy, that shit's not cheap. It's not. It's not the most expensive, but it's not cheap. It's a quality product, absolutely, but it's not cheap. And so you don't want to waste your funds on, the guessing game. So hydration multiplier, desiccated bovine organs. Um, I would also start with yoga, and I would get like maybe a 5-pound ankle weight, and certain movements, they're very simple movements. They will strengthen the hell out of your pelvic girdle. They will get all of that all nice and toned. It'll wake your muscles up. There's machines that you could use um, that can really like reach um, the deeper muscles. For example, I had my abdominal muscles separated because I had so many pregnancies, and there is this device that I used, and it uses electrodes, and it will stimulate your muscle to the degree that it contracts, and you can kind of control the depth of contraction and how long you do the program. I closed up that gap between my abdominal muscles using that. It was making my abdominals contract in a way that I could never get it to contract using crunches and stuff like that. Right. So, those types of things, there's so many different ways in which you can rehabilitate your body, but it's going to require some knowledge. It's going to require quite a bit of knowledge. Another thing that I would really highly encourage you to do is if you can find a sale on fresh ginger, or if you can go to like a Costco or a Sam's Club, sometimes they have a huge container of ginger root. I would get one of those, and I would slice the ginger very, very thin, and I would get some vodka and put the sliced ginger into a mason jar, as much as you can shove in there. And then I would fill it all the way up so that the ginger is fully submerged in the vodka. You now have an anti-inflammatory that you can dose via your dermis. You can do a dermal dosing. And that's kind of like injecting the localized area, with an anti-inflammatory. Much more powerful, much more effective than Flexeril. They used to prescribe me ridiculous levels of Flexeril, some muscle relaxant. They used to prescribe me Vicodin, like none of that worked. They used to give me injections in my ass, so my ass would release. Nope, none of that worked. Literally none of it worked. If my disc would pop out, guaranteed 7 to 10 days, I'm not able to walk. I have to lay there on my side in a fetal position for about 7 to 10 days. No joke. And then my husband, when he gets home from work, he has to carry me to the bathroom. I can't sit up. I can't. Yeah. Nope. I'm literally curled in a fetal position. That'll do it. That'll do it, Shell. That'll do it. There's a lot of work that needs to be done with your sacral chakra. A lot. Usually when there's a blowout of the sacral chakra, which that would explain um, the very pronounced inflammation in your belly region. When there's a blowout in the sacral chakra, it'll affect the psoas muscle. Yeah. It also affects the knees. Severe blowouts in the sacral region, it will destabilize the pelvic girdle. Yeah, that takes a lot of work to do. It can be done. It can absolutely be done. It's not impossible. It just requires a lot of commitment to it. Okay. So, gosh, looking at the rest of your field. You have lupus. I'm seeing like fluctuations um in your code that it looks very, very similar to like a combo of lupus and Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, EDS. I wouldn't be surprised because of the type of traumas you've sustained. I wouldn't be surprised if you have an autoimmune situation like lupus and a genetic mutation like Ehlers-Danlos MTHFR gene mutation. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if those are the things that develop. So the sequencing. Yeah, it looks very similar. It's not quite there yet. No, you don't have it yet. Let's keep it that way, right? We don't want that. We don't want none of that. We definitely don't want none of that. You got to start taking care of yourself. Super important. It's super duper important. If oh, so the ginger, you could use that as a hot warm compress. Um, You can dose it by putting it on the thin skin, your inner arms, inner thighs. Careful on the inner thighs. That's alcohol. You're making a tincture. I wouldn't take it internally just because I don't know how to safely dose it, right? Because it's depends on the concentration of the bioavailable active components of the ginger you use, right? So that's a little bit iffy. But you could definitely use it topically, externally. You could use it kind of as you could soak a rag in it and use that as a compress. It soaks in. If you use heat on top of that, like a heating pad, that'll get your muscles to relax. The vodka acts as a vasodilator, so it allows for a deeper penetration of the anti-inflammatory components of the ginger. Goes deep into your muscles. So before, when I would get a herniated disc, on Flexeril, like maximum legal dose of Flexeril and Vicodin, because that's what the doctors were having me do. It would take me almost 2 weeks to be able to walk again. Doing completely all natural, no Vicodin, no Flexeril, no nothing, using ginger and some yoga positioning and stuff like that. Take me maybe 45 minutes, an hour. I would still have to walk very slowly and gingerly, but I could stand up within 30 minutes to an hour doing that versus Flexeril, all these like drugs and stuff. They didn't do anything for me because I'm an alien. Yeah, no, those things don't do anything for me. No medication takes any pain away. Once I feel pain, that's it. There's no medication that takes it away. I would have to do energy work to sedate the pain receptors. That's the only way I can be pain free. But I think for you, it's important that you preserve your back as much as you possibly can. You need that back to live a human life. You have to. You have to do a lot of rehabilitation on your back. Your pelvic girdle is very compromised. Your hip flexors, adductors, abductors on your hips, those are not where they need to be. Like they're not strong. Yeah, that's all it did was knock me out. And then my back was still effed up hardcore. They gave me the I think it's cortisol shot. I forget what the hell shot it was.
I think that was.
Yeah, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. That didn't do shit for me either. They're like, okay, mama. This will really help you. No, it did not, liar. Jesus don't like liars. It didn't do nothing for me. They did so much stuff. It didn't do anything. Nothing they suggested helped. Ginger, cheap AF. Put in some vodka. Let it steep. Get it all boiled up in there. Keep it covered. Let it sit. Yeah, we have a jar this size full of ginger all the way to the top, and it just sits with the vodka. As long as the ginger remains completely submerged in the vodka, bacteria won't grow. There has to be, like, enough vodka to completely submerge the ginger. It becomes a tincture. So the liquid also has all of those active components of the ginger. Ginger is really powerful. You can use that when you have a tummy ache too. Put it on your belly. Put some on your belly. Put a warm compress on your belly. It'll help with peristalsis. If you're having like the runs and stuff like that, nausea, it's usually because peristalsis has been activated. It's become reactive. You just put some ginger on your belly. Ginger tincture really, really help. So I hope that helps. And I think I don't think you're the only one that goes through this type of thing. I think maybe I really should consider when I can do a whole being wellness workshop. And with that, I will teach. Oh, you love to eat it. Nice. So you probably already have some. I love the pickled kind. Oh my God, I could eat that as chips. The kind that they give you with your sushi. Like, I don't eat sushi. I hate sushi. I hate sushi. But everyone else in my family loves sushi. So I just eat the ginger. The sushi? The sushi. Sushi. All right, guys. It is time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. I love you guys. Thank you much for yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. You guys, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. If you would like to learn how to work energy the way I do, I teach a weekly membership. I have workshops coming up. I also have a certification program that I run where I teach you how to be an ass kicker, ass kicker, ass kicker, ass kicker, ass kicker. Right? Right. Let me just calm down because I'm using up all my energy for tonight. I got to ration out my energy, it's very explosive. And then I'm like, I'm tired. It's true. So we do have all of that. And then y'all got to try out our new vegan breads. I'm going to be changing the ingredient list on the website. The flavors are the same. The textures, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, the three wise men and all of that is hella good. It's now completely vegan. It is completely grain-free, gluten-free goodness. And I add a little bit of magic into it. So you can find all of that on my websites, emmyevolving.com, k33academy.com, soulworksynergistics.com. And, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. All right, guys, I love y'all. I'll see you again very, very soon. Take care. Be good to yourselves as well as to each other. Bye, everyone.